Hey everybody, it's the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie heading home. Here comes another video. So I've spoken about this many times, and there's a Jamaican saying and that says, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are, right? Ever since my mother and father used to teach me that, I used to be extremely careful of the people I would call friends. Not everybody that I knew was called a friend. People were known as associates. People were known as people that I knew. I didn't even call co-workers friends. You understand? The thing about growing up under a shield of the scriptures, because that's what I grew up under. I grew up under the shield of the scriptures, right? And I guess I need to go over that story again about my whole childhood and whatever it is. But let's go over this again. Coming up under the shield of the scriptures, there was this word that I would basically try to mold myself to. You know what that word is? Integrity. Integrity. Something that a lot of men and women lack these days, especially in our black communities. A lot of men and women lack integrity. Now, growing up in high school, I was not a popular person except by my last name. Because of the last name that I had, I was well known, right? Even though I was an athlete, I was not a popular person. However, things like that never bothered me. Things like being popular never bothered me because I always had friends. You understand? We used to get into scraps here and there with certain people in school, right? But I was not a popular person except by name. You understand? So, coming up, I had to surround myself with people that were like-minded in terms of integrity. You understand? And then when my group, we saw certain people that weren't of a certain integrity, a certain standard, of certain value in life, we didn't allow those people inside our circle. And that's the problem that we have in society, that we want to be liked and we want to include everybody into our circle when it shouldn't be so. You understand? And when I talk about a certain men of integrity, right? From the age of 14 to 17, when you used to hear about stories in high school of guys who brought their girlfriends into the school after school hours, right? And had a bunch of their friends nailing that one girl. You understand? We didn't even talk to those people because we saw that as something disgusting to do to any girl. Yes, that girl is bad for sleeping with so many men or so many boys. But any man will have a girlfriend and take her and basically have every single people run that friggin' train upon her. That's a lack of integrity, a lack of honor, a lack of value, not only for self, but for other human beings. And that's the problem with Red Pill right now. It has usurped a fundamental problem that black men was facing in dating of black women and turned it into something of a monster, something very toxic. You understand? And men are running. You have men that aren't critically thinking and running with these people. You understand? You have people having podcasts and bringing on brain dead women. Women, like I said before, certain women couldn't even talk to me and my friends. You understand? Whether we were handsome enough for us to talk to them or not handsome enough or don't have whatever it is, it wouldn't matter. Because we wouldn't be talking to them either. People used to say to you, oh, she's out of your league, she's out of my league. Me out of your league because I'm not talk to stupid idiot women either. Stop allowing people to devalue you as a man. Grow a freaking backbone in society. Live with freaking integrity even if nobody don't like you. As men, you have to understand, said nobody don't have to freaking like you. What's the most important thing is that you have integrity. You understand? A lot of men don't have integrity, and that is the fundamental problem that we're facing. And they don't have integrity because they weren't taught to have integrity. They were raised by women who didn't have integrity because of the type of men that they chose to lay with. They didn't have integrity when they were raising these children. Rather than raise them the way that they were supposed to be raised, they raised them in a way that they weren't supposed to be raised. And what we're facing now in society is a bunch of hoodlums that came from women that had no business being with certain men and raising children. Call it what it is. We need to stop. We need to stop backpedaling. We need to stop calling people names, giving people titles that they have not earned or worked for. That's why my wife and I mock this term all the time. When people are talking about queens and kings and all them things there. We say queens. We say queens. We call them queens and kangs. And I said before, the lack of humbleness. The fact that we lack humbleness. That we won't accept ourselves for who we are. And have value in that. Rather than pretend to be something that we're not and telling people to accept us as that. I am a black man. I'm strong. I'm handsome and I am valuable. And I don't need a king to be valuable. I don't need to be a king to be valuable. My wife doesn't need to be a queen to be valuable or to be held to a standard of value. The fact of the matter is that we're into losing standard, losing value. For what? For the dollar? For something that's about to fail right now? What is it worth? That's why the scripture says, what does it profit a man to gain the world but lose his soul? Too many black people out there swinging them butt around for the dollar. And then at the end of the day, after they mess up them life, want to be loved for it. I don't think so. You didn't live your life with integrity. So why should I, who live my life with integrity, bring you into my circle? My circle is extremely small. And that's how I keep it and that's how I want it. My circle is extremely small. And not everybody me call friend. And not everybody are my friend. People are associates. People are people I know. But it's not everybody I call friend. You understand? Get out of this mindset of calling everybody friends. And I learned this from a very young age. And let me tell you a story of why I learned this at a very young age. There were people whom we used to call friends. And when I had a birthday party, and I invited these people to my birthday party, right? And even the people that are my best friends right now, I invited them as well to my birthday party because I had so many so-called friends. Right? You know who showed up? The males that are called my best friends right now till today. Those are the ones who showed up, and those are the ones who continue to show up in my life. Anytime I need anything, I pick up the phone without even even if I haven't spoken to them in years, it feels like I haven't skipped a beat with them. I pick up the phone and say, yo, Ray Tay, me need this, me need that. And the man will say, yo, alright, cool. Me see what I can do. You see me? Call back in a few days, them have it ready for me. Yo, me experience some hardship, my youth, and thing. And me need a couch for crash pan and them things there. Yo, say no more, my youth. Come crash pan the couch and thing, and then when you get better pan your feet and thing, you know, you shove out. You see me? Those are friends. Those are friends. These friends have stuck to me closer than even family in America. These were people I could run to in America when I was facing problems. You understand? Me have a story to tell you about an aunt. Right? And I think I really need to tell this story as a Jamaican story so Jamaican people can understand. Say, yo, your friends will more have your back than even your own family. Blood relatives. You understand? I don't even talk to this aunt anymore. And I say, yo, I don't care if she dies. You understand? That's the anger I have right now against her. That I fear her busy. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from her. I don't want nobody to tell me about her coming to business. You understand? Because what she did was abhorrent and she won't apologize for what she did. As if she did nothing wrong. And that's the thing with these people. When them do something wrong, I always you wrong. Even when you back them up in a corner and make them know that them wrong. Okay, you don't want to be wrong. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. You're not wrong. Me wrong. But me not talk to you ever again. You understand? So, people, keep your circle small. And be a man of integrity.